Welcome to Open Convo. My name is Franklin and I'm here with
Vanessa.
Vanessa, imagine you've built a house, like 3-story buildings, like you are getting ready to finish everything. Then the governments have brought in those big trucks to break down your building. I mean, how would you feel?
I'll cry. Jai.
It is very serious. So I was on social media and I saw videos of people's houses being broken down here and there. But there's one word that continues to be popping up was that Ramsar site. I learned they are building on a Ramsar site and that place is not supposed to be built on Ramsar site. So I was like, what is this? So I made a research. And let me educate. So it says that a Ramsar site is a wetland of international importance designated under the Ramsar Convention, which is an international treaty for the conservation and sustainable use of wetlands. Okay. Even just by reading this, there's a lot of big English and big grammar. Yeah. And I don't think people will understand. So furthermore, to explain it further, so a wetland helps in flood control, water purification, carbon storage, and are rich in biodiversity. These are so big English, but if you listen to it carefully, it basically says that you are not supposed to build there.
The long and short.
Yes, you are not supposed to build there.
Okay, so from what you said, there's this international organization called Ramsar Convention. So let's say if any country identifies that there is a Ramsar site, the country is obligated or has to protect it because that site is like of importance to us. So it helps us with sustainability and all that. And it's like, let's picture this like a gold site. You get a gold site, you not go and build there, yes, right? You just have to save that place. So that Ramsar site is just like a natural reserve. Yes. So it helps with flood control. That's where maybe we can get water for aquatic lives and all that. So it's just like a gold. It's like something precious, and people shouldn't build there. That's why they are demolishing their buildings. Yes. So that's what I understand from what you read.
Yes. More information. Okay. So the Sakumono Ramsar site is located along the Accra-Tema coastline. It's a protected wetland designated under the Ramsar Convention. So it serves as I read. But it says that over the years, however, the site has faced significant encroachments from unauthorized developments, threatening its ecological integrity. So it basically says that this is not the first time that people are building illegally there. And they've tried on previous occasions to break down those who build there illegally. But talking about what happened recently, the buildings have been demolished. And it's very sad. And there's this particular video that we are come to show you, right?
Madam, or do you 20,000, or do me 5,000, or do me 10,000, or do me 20,000, or see them yeah, they man, Nina, no, was a baby, was about the Bruno, Aqua, or a forestry man, or heavy video, how much function, or what on their corner, or how much function, so, or more, yeah, bribe. I've been informed with the bribe. Now what would you bribe? No one is a higher flat area. Over 40,000. I would do over 40,000. I would do Oba have a trust say demolition. Oba the catcher say I have come. I have BBI fine. BBI fine. And see, I just can say now BBI come. Yen sit down. Now, sister, why would you sit down? Who say a higher flat area? Higher flat area because now since you know flat started free MF estates and then your sister down because in Sunday morning we sit down and we are feeling the air come back. Sunday down it here. Now you go. Someone take Ghana from me down here. Someone take Ghana from. What take Ghana from? Not someone for not to be the same one. Then I'm all yeah. I'm what yeah. Then I'm all yeah.
So in the video, this woman was saying that somebody in a high position in the forestry department was the one who said that this land is good. You can build here.
Yeah.
You can build here. And then he took money, 20,000, 5,000, or just yes. And he was also there when they were demolishing the thing. So
and when the woman was even looking where he was running away, I think if I can't run, I told her so.
oh, Jane.
You know, he's running.
You understand? So people in charge of these places that they know that you are not supposed to build there are taking money from people who are ignorant and then building there. And at the end of the day, they come back and then they break down the buildings, which is very wrong.
A country called Ghana.
Yes, which is very wrong. And by what the woman was saying to you, could see that she was very ignorant of what she was saying.
Yeah.
Because she was like, meaning said like something like she knows that where the eye is a water-prone area or a wetland. But she was saying something like, say, in sensione basana, ebesan konichibium. Sensione basana, ebesan konichibium. So she was aware. And my question is, so say sensione basana, ebesan konichibium. Has she asked herself where it is going back to?
So I think this thing, I don't know the people who are supposed to educate the public about this. But they had to do this. We have to create awareness on this thing, because if not for this issue, I didn't even know that we had something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is very important. You see, there is even an institution, an international, and that means it's not even only Ghana. Other countries too have that, and you have to protect that land. So if you educate the public on it, tell them why that site is important, why we have to preserve it. They'll understand, just as people have understood why Galamsey is bad and how it is destroying our water bodies, and they are even
still doing it.
But like most Ghanaians even went on the streets to demonstrate against illegal mining. So that means they've understood the importance of preserving our water bodies and all that. So this is where our leaders have to educate the public, let them understand why you are doing that. I know it's a good thing. I mean, from what I read, I've understood that it's something good. If that place is like a reserve, you don't want to sell it and make people build there. Yeah. So it's a good thing that they are doing, but then they have to educate the public on it. Let them understand why they are doing that, and also compensate them, because there are most in other organizations. There are most in organizations, and they are the same people who sell the lands to these people for them to build there. So if you sell the land to them and they build it, as a layman, I don't even know what it is. So if you sell it to me, you have expert knowledge on the issue, you sell the land to me and tell me that place is good for me to build. Then I build there, you come back and demolish it. You have to compensate me. At least give me a land where it has no issue, so I can start building again.
Yes. And aside from that, to the people who give them the land to build up, the people who give them permission to build there, like as she was saying, like a big person give them permission to build there, I think they should be questioned or they should be queried. Yeah. Because you know that where they are come to build is not right, but you still give them permission to build there. You've taken their money. And now you pass back and then come and break down. It is very wrong. Yeah. And it has been happening in institutions too, not just this one. The people who in high position that they know that what you are doing is not good. But because they're in a high position, they'll tell you, it is fine. It is right. You can do this. You can do that. Then at the end of the day, all the costs will come back to me, which is very wrong. As you were saying, that it should be compensated. As for that one, I highly doubt that they'll be compensated. I hope I'm wrong, though, but I doubt that it will be compensated.
They should, though. They should, because Obi sweat and the
building
is not easy.
Yes, and if you see, like prices of cement, blocks, iron rods and whatnot.
And the buildings are not just like flats. And
story buildings. Yes, and so it's very sad and it is very wrong. And I hope that they are compensated, even though I doubt that they'll be compensated. They should. All right. So we hope something is being done. The initiative is good. You see, nowadays, I think things are going in the right direction a little bit. You know, the dollar is coming down. They are trying to reduce the congestion on the streets. So they are sacking the people from the streets.
We are doing well as a country.
Yeah, we are doing well as a country. So
We
we the
do better.
Ghanaians, we also have to do better. I hope that this will also serve as a warning or a caution to the other institutions who are into this kind of stuff.
And I hope that we've educated the public on what Ramsar site is. And please, those who are in charge of educating us on the various Ramsar sites in Ghana, please say it, put it out there so that we will know. We'll not go and buy the land. Me very soon I'll start building. Abi, you build.
Of course.
We'll all build. So we don't want to go and buy land, start building and you come and demolish it. So tell us the various Ramsar sites in Ghana, because I heard there are 6.
Yes.
Then list them out so we know that we are aware that these places are not supposed to be built on.
Yes. And they should break it down for us, because what I read, there were a lot of big English, you know, so they have to break it down. They have to educate us on what it actually means, not just the Ramsar sites and other things that we are very ignorant about. Yes. All right, so this is where we'll end today's episode of Open Convo. My name is Franklin and I was here with
Vanessa.
And we'll see you on another episode.